Hey, collective, what's really going on? Sorry. Okay, so I took a couple days off. I was just, I had lots of energy, so I just felt like moving furniture. uh, and then I nap, and then I have more energy. So, and then it's like 100 degrees today. So I'm like sweating. Oh, well, that's cool. Like a sauna, right? Get the impurities out. Well, I have the best foster care home, and everyone's black, right? Nice. And we all had don't think we didn't do Soul Train. We had so much fun. The girls were awesome. And it was like a college, it was like living in a college dormitory on the weekends. Yes. It was full, lots of laughter, jokes, fun. And we deal with the ups and downs, but mostly ups. It was just a great experience. And if we look back at our lives, for older folks like me, we can really see how where our soulmates come in to either help us, teach us lessons, um, you know, help, whatever. So it's good to reflect and review if you're having a dark night of the soul or some kind of like spiritual awakening. Divine is going to reward you because you took me time. You took care of me. And one thing about going through grief, loss, changes, towers, right? Sudden changes, life learning lessons, compassion, self compassion, and just learning the lessons. And if, I'm sorry for going through any karma, upside down, Wheel of Fortunes, or towers under judgment, stuff like that. Um, don't go back in a karmic cycle by meditating, using your um, listening to all those subtle whispers, all the subtle feelings, gut feelings. When you listen to that and don't ignore it, hello, that's your divine guidance. Easy, right? It's easy, not hard. And that's self love. Yeah, we're just a vessel. We're just a vessel. Okay, so let's do some self care tips. First of all, let's do I hope you did your grounding, your meditation, right? I do um, sitting in the power, and I just, I know it by heart. It's, if it was on if I listened to it by tape, it would be probably about 15 minutes. So, all right, Gap Band, you have to, chotemote kudasai. Wait a minute. In Nihongo, Japanese. Lived there. The first son was born there. Awesome. Oh my gosh, was so spoiled. And just generous. Really generous. Okay, so start. So let's do a little meditation on sitting in the power, filling our bodies up with the white light. Divine, open up our silver cord. Okay, some people's get pinched off. We want to open it so we can receive our divine guidance, our self love, right? Healing, raising our vibrations, keeping us well, right? We invoke our archangels with gratitude and grace in four corners around our collective, around our collective's home, bringing in our divine guidance. And we thank you, Heavenly Father, for opening this platform to channel your way, not my way. Everything you want the collective to know about um, taking care of me when there's those hard times that we go through in life. And it's time to step back and balance ourselves with me time, like rest, They would get energy to wake up and be strong again, balance, and return to senders, all negativity, all low vibrational, um, karmic lessons. Leave that at those dimensions, Lord. Raise our vibrations, heal our bodies, so we get that energy. Connecting with Mother Earth, the divinity in us honors the divinity in you, Mother Earth. And her tree roots are twisting down up into our heels and down through the tops of our feet, twisting and winding, winding and twisting, all the way down to the core of Mother Earth and wrapping around the center of Mother Earth and back up to our feet, twisting and winding, and wrapping and winding, all the way up to our heels and through the tops of our feet. So we're securely grounded to Mother Earth. That way we can release any toxic feelings, thoughts, everything. So we are full of your white light of relaxing, healing, rewards, divine guidance, and your love and joy and peace and harmony, heavenly realm. Thank you, badass, divine in the gang, because we know you got our back with a blind faith. We trust you and love you. Thank you. Bless the collective. Keep us on our mission. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay. So, clear a little space here. Now, I noticed everyone's got the sniffles. What's up with that? Okay. So, feel cruddy? Take a shot of Dr. Bragg's unfiltered apple cider vinegar. And it's like in every grocery store now. I used to have to go to um, a health food store. Stephen used to call the hippie store. And this one has honey cayenne wellness cleanse. Okay. So this is a good detoxer. Make sure you take your activated charcoal. You can get the capsules on Amazon, and it's a binder, binds the toxin so it doesn't come out of your skin and make you sick. You don't want to get chills and fevers and things like that. You want it to bind and then goes into the universal flow. Flush it. Okay? Send it to God. Then also, if you have like pus in the back of your throat, gets too bad like that, like you can have oregano. There's lots of herbs that you can put on spaghetti or like other natural antibiotics. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry. You're there. Um, there's, um, I got this book, Herbal Antibiotics, and this is by Mary Jones. And she mentions food is medicine. Okay. It really, really is. We got everything we need. Thyme, the herb TY. Hey, hey. No, that's mine. He likes to take my stuff and chew it. Like all my pens, all my new pens. Okay. Um, so this is a natural antibiotic property you can put on your spaghetti, or if your kids are having, the cruds or feverish. If you have a fever, you most likely have a bacterial infection if it's pussy, and that is the fever, right, to kill it. So let's see here. What is it? Cinnamon. If you have cinnamon toast, you can make cinnamon toast to help heal your kids' echinacea. That's usually, you can put in a capsule, and maybe if you have little kids that don't like capsules or it's too big for their throat to swallow, open the gel capsule and put it in like a smoothie or mix it in their food. They'll never know. Oregano grapefruit, marshmallow root. You you know what? I'm just gonna say asparagus root, something that sounds more familiar. Cat's claw, cranberries. I didn't know that. Cranberries is a natural antibiotic. Check that out. Elderberry. You can get elderberry is like a really good for raising your immunities. So you can put that or it's in a lot of drinks or vitamins. It may cause nausea and vomiting though, and severe diarrhea. So if you're constipated, have some elderberry. um, Ginger root is a natural antibiotic. Lemon balm, and if you grow that by your door, if you have mosquitoes, you live by water, it'll the mosquitoes don't like that, or lemongrass. And they grow like you can get a little plant at like Walmart for $3 and put it in a huge pot and it will become a bush. Not long either. It loves the sun. It won't burn it. And just check the dirt. If the dirt's dry, water. If it's moist, it's good. But um my mom had a green thumb, and she taught me that. Her, water indicator. So, licorice root, olive leaf, okay? So, olive leaf, if, you cook with olive oil, that's also going to be a natural antibiotic, okay? Or you can make salad dressing with, olive oil, oregano, black seed, acacia, eucalyptus, aloe vera, okay, and that's really refreshing and hydrating, and especially in the summertime when it's this hot, and water. If you have dry, cracked lips, you need water. We're like what, 90% water? If you have dry skin, water. If you have stomach cramps, water. If you almost everything, you need more water and it will heal. It'll heal your skin. It'll heal it'll help speed up the blood flow that goes to a cut and will be able to make a scab, okay? And you need vitamin K if you have bloody noses or don't scab very well. Well, it'll heal faster when the blood gets to it. Okay. And then water. So you have that liquid. And then vitamin K, which is in dark green, um, collard greens, lettuce, spinach, asparagus, broccoli. That will help coagulate the blood. That's a scab. But aloe vera, I love fresh aloe vera with chunks in it. Now, eucalyptus, can you eat that? It's really potent. I have that in an oil, essential oil, Young Living's, all organic, no pesticides. They use the lower grades that weren't up to par to sell to the public for their pesticides. So pretty smart, right? Um, so flavonoids, it could cause nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and headache, but and don't take it if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, have diabetes, high blood pressure. So on here it shows all the this lady took her pharmacology class because it has on here um count what's it called? Um counter reactions. Juniper, grapefruit seed. Hmm. Now if a fruit or vegetable does vegetable have seeds? No. Avocado? No, it's a fruit. Um don't eat the seeds if there's GMOs or pesticides because they embody in the seeds, okay? And if it's organic, eat away. Golden seal. Golden seal is very good for the sniffles, allergies, sneezing, and also, I think the cat's claw is too. But the eucalyptus, I'm still so you know what? I don't think you can internally take it, but Okay, you can use it to treat a cough. Combine a couple of drops of eucalyptus oil with boiling water, just like a diffuser. Then inhale the steam for 10 minutes twice daily. Okay, so it'll open this up, right? And help get it out in the sun, dry it up. And you can also put it on your skin. It'll absorb faster in your skin within seconds than if you take it through your digestive system because it still has to pass through that acid in your stomach, right? Smells like someone's barbecuing. Let's see what else. Grapefruit seed, juniper, sage, thyme. I don't know. Can you eat sage? Rosemary. We can eat rosemary. That's a natural antibiotic. Okay, so the sage says to use in a capsule so you can digest it, cream, or as an herb in food. So we can. So we can make it, chop it up, get those little like how to make guacamole. You can just like break it, dry it, break it into little pieces, or have it fresh and break it into little pieces with the rest of your seasonings. Um, Wormwood. Wormwood is really healing, and I know the what was it? It was like a nefarious word for the Bible, right? In the Bible, it was supposed to be Satan or something like that. But you know what? I think that was a little trick because they didn't want the 1% didn't want the 99% to heal themselves, so gave they gave wormwood a bad name. It was a trick. It was a freaking lie, like, most narcissists do, right? They give themselves away so easily. They lie on someone innocent or something innocent as a healing plant, and they project all the things that they do. It's like, "Oh, okay, really? You're like, how?" You know? Say what you like. Okay, so we got thyme, green tea. This is really good for losing weight. Also, I would highly suggest it's an antioxidant. So take with the freaking charcoal, activated charcoal. Okay. So you don't get sick unless you detox a lot and you know that it's just maintenance. And then asha ashwagandha, ashwagandha. It looks like a little berry. I don't know, it's not the stuff that, makes you trip out and, expand your mind. You could do that in meditation, you don't have to get high to do that. Okay, so attract cry loads, never heard of it. Ginseng, we have ginseng, greater celandine, um, shiitake mushrooms. Okay, shiitake mushrooms. A holistic Dr. Sam Mugsy was saying it was, it heals, um, what is that? It's a disease, not the Black Plague, um, smallpox, okay? Shiitake mushrooms heals smallpox. God forbid we get that, but it's good to know. Um, Shatavari, never heard of it. And that's just like it'd be really good to study your mushrooms because, like, Dr. Sam Mugsy, she did a whole show on it, and also Young Living has thieves, and this prevented the Black Plague because of the knowledge of one of the parents. And we're like, "How did you not catch the Black Plague?" Well, this is patented, and this is the actual patent that was used, but everyone tries to copy it. It's not the same, but it's got cloves and lemon and lavender, and I know what's in it. I just don't know the exact, a pinch or a dash. Okay. Um, yeah, mushrooms full of B's, D's, C's, magnesium, minerals. Now we need those minerals, you guys, because they zap it out of our food too. And there's this liquid that I get on Amazon, and it's got all the minerals. It looks like mud, but it's healthy. Um, you'll feel it, like you'll feel more hydrated, and it also there was a study done on the people on Okinawa because they live like hundreds and or close to that, and uh, healthy and not you know miserable in bed and happy. They're out in their gardens and sweeping and, just having a full life. And they discovered that the water, their drinking water, is naturally filtered over the the um the natural corals in the ocean. So it picks up all those minerals, and they're really, really valuable for it's essential. Okay. Like we need it. And um selenium, right? Because we have crystalline structures in our cells. And also, like when we cry, it's very healing because we're passing not only the emotions we're releasing to, give that intensity peace, it's also healing just by passing through your body, right? And releasing. And this was also channeled by Bashar too because of the crystalline structures. And crystals are higher vibrations. We need to get that flow in our body, not resistance, not stuck. We need to um, surrender to the flow and getting our divine spark because we're a part of divine on the other side too. The larger part of us is with divine, right? Divine's the hand and we're the fingers. Okay. Is there any separation? No, we share the same blood and muscles and stuff like that. It's just we gotta wake up to it and realize, "Oh, I already get the electricity and energy of the divine in me. This love and joy is already in me. I don't have to love myself. I already love myself without even have to think about it because I'm with divine. We're a team. My heart is beating. My lungs are going. Um, I'm out of pain. I can walk. I can talk. And it's just appreciating yourself. You already love yourself. You already got this energy and universal life source flow through us. God, Ra, Jah, whatever language you speak, it's all the same. A life spark of energy. And it's just um, realizing that that's our spiritual awakening and understanding that with the deeper comprehension of what value how valuable we are if we value our body. Oh my god. I mean, if you've ever been like and that's why shitty things happen. If we haven't been grateful for what we've got, sometimes God will give you a tower and say, or Satan, really, hey, God, they have a relationship. God created him and or her, the consciousness, you know, he volunteered to do that job. And it's like teaching, right? Teaching the class. And it's like, damn teacher has to give me so much homework kind of a thing. Um, but hey, we signed up for it. So anyways, okay, so neem oil. Okay. So if you don't want to use pesticides and have organics, neem oil, and you can get this on I've seen it at every um what like a store like oh frick. I just totally Oh, and speaking of mushrooms, don't eat them before you go on a date or when you're on a date because they make you gassy. Have it on your pizza, Netflix and chill, and you'll be ripping them. um, Ginkgo biloba. Okay, everyone knows what that is. Neem oil, um, propolis. It looks like honey. The sirens used to fight infections, heal wounds, tumors. The Greeks used it to in the treatment of abscesses. I don't know if you ever had like an abscess. It's like a blood clot in your mouth, usually when you have your teeth extracted, or even pus. You can get a bacterial infection and don't pop it. Go to the doctor because you get that in your system. You're going to be sicker than a dog, and you don't want it in your blood system. That's sepsis and it's fatal. Okay. Um, so just a plant, having these herbs in your backyard. What is it to get some organic seeds? Like $3, $5, and grow, a little pot on your windowsill. Looks cute, right? And it's also healing your body without those chemicals. And you don't have to take a trip to the doctor. Um, Save your time, save your gas. And it's a compound produced used in the treatment of okay. And honey is also good for stomach aches. Um, and it does coat your throat if you have a sore throat. And this is basically a natural discharge with the sap, propolis. And I've seen these. I think we know it as honeycomb. And I've seen these in the jars, like when you buy honey and they have this propolis in it or honeycomb, whatever. Canker sores for your nose, God forbid throat cancer, but any throat issue. Peptic ulcer, it'll coat your stomach for any ulcers, disease, probably because it kills parasites and fungus, ear discharge, herpes, cold sores, etc. Gross. But you can't take, okay, so the contradications, contraindications. Okay, I remember that from pharmacy class. That's don't take it if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, suffer from asthma, bleeding conditions, or honey allergies. Don't take honey if you're allergic to honey. Duh. Sanguinera, bloodroot. Looks like a flower. Pretty, looks like a lotus. Tea tree. Okay, that stuff's really potent. That kills fungus if you have fungus on like your toenails or something gross like that. You can put that on, it'll kill it. Also, it's good for if you have dandruff. It's really good for your skin, bringing it back into homeostasis. Um, and then she also made some herbal remedies in the back, like how to um, put it into a bottle or cream for longer usage. And then she has back here other, oh, this is cool. Quick reference. Okay. So these are herbal remedies for common ailments. So if you have acne, um, calendula, aloe vera, tea tree, alcoholism, evening primrose, and Kudzu, Kudzu. Allergies. Chamomile is really good. Chamomile tea, it relaxes you. And that makes sense. When you have allergies, you kind of like puff up, right? You're because your body's trying to get the histamine out, right? So you take an antihistamine and you pass out. Well, if you have to work or drive and change diapers, I get that. So you can have chamomile, and it does relax you. It's good to have before sleep to help you fall asleep, but it's not going to knock your ass out if you have, um, safety concerns like driving a car and taking care of your children, right? Alzheimer's disease, ginkgo and rosemary, angina, hawthorn, garlic, willow, green tea, anxiety and stress. All right. Besides getting out of your head and getting outside, getting fresh air in nature, hops, hops. That's an antiparasitic, antifungal. And then I talked about a man I saw who healed his cancerous lung, saved it by having hops in his like coffee every day that he heard from his friend. Kava, Kava. I think that's like a it's like a honey. It's kind of like a honey, but it's you get it from I think it's like a cactus and passion flower, valerian, chamomile, and lavender. Lavender we can put in our water. Um, okay, so if you have a heart condition, arteriosclerosis, sclerosis. So that's a infection, right? Arterio, artery. Yeah. So garlic will clean your arteries, so you don't have a heart attack. Open up your vessels. If you have arthritis, capsicum, ginger, turmeric, willow, cat's claw, devil's claw, which is also healing. So they made it a bad name, so people wouldn't want to touch it. Athlete's foot, topical tea tree oil, attention deficit disorder, evening primrose oil, bad breath, parsley, and that's why they used to put it as a garnish on the meals. So after you eat, you have fresh breath. Okay, so Burns aloe. So, anyways, at the back of the book, she has all these great tips and a conclusion and how to make stuff around your house that's ready for your health cabinet. And also, if you have a nurse showed me, if you have like an infection in the back of your throat, you can put a little bit, just a little bit of hydrogen peroxide and just let it I gargle with it. I want to kill it. I don't care. I'm hardcore. And so I'll like gargle it and then I'll spit it out and then I'll have another shot and let it just a little teeny, not a shot. I'll just have like a drop and let it run down my throat to kill any infection down my throat and then down to my stomach. And it works. So, but be careful with it because it's not meant to be drunk. It's not meant to drink. So if you take a little bit of it, it's not gonna it hasn't killed me yet. So, also it'll foam up. Okay, you'll look like a dog with rabies. So get ready to spit and give it a little time. You can always rinse with water, um, but you want it to be effective. So, um, gargle for a little bit, and then your mouth will foam up and spit it out, and do what works for you. You know, you might want to use some of your non-fluoride mouthwash to get that taste down your mouth. Um, water with oils in it. Um, so this is really good for your hair, right? Just makes your hair shiny. And I knew these guys in high school, and they had the most beautiful, long, shiny hair. They called it their righteousness. Okay, I think they were like grandsons of General Patterson. And anyways, it was a trip. But life is an adventure. And I said, "How do you guys get your hair so long, beautiful, and shiny and healthy?" And they said, "Well, they use that V405, or you know what I'm talking about? That's a freeway. Um, you know, you can get it from like the drugstore, Longs or Walgreens, and they have like it's like a little tube of oil, and it's called like V405 or something like that. Or you could use this is avocado blend oil. Oh, I thought it was olive oil. Oh, it does. It's avocado oil and extra virgin olive oil, cold pressed, non-GMO. Yeah, I put this on my hair last night, and it was shiny, not oily. It wasn't crispy at all. Um, here's another great self-care. Okay, if you have acne or if you just want to clean your pores, I'm telling you it works. Okay. This is you can get a hydrofacial from your dermatologist or an esthetician. What do I get? Like 3 for $400 or something like that. Okay. Or because you get the facial and the red light and stuff. Or you can get this handy dandy machine for $100 on Amazon, and it sells fast. So I told my daughter about it, and she was like, "Where is it? Where is it?" And I also have to order this little bottle because I'm out of that too, and it's out on Amazon. So I got like something similar, but until it gets back in stock. So how it works, it's hydrochloric acid. Sorry guys. Here, my dogs are going crazy for no reason. Okay, so you fill this up with this side right here. Fill this up with filtered. Well, first you put the hydrochloric acid to this line, and then you fill it up with filtered water, pure fresh water, to this line, and then you snap it on here, and then this side stays empty because it's going to flow through here and fill right here. So the cool thing about this is that it has a stand, right? I have it in a stand to recharge. Um, it also has USB, and this is the cap. And then it has two little caps, like where it has two holes or one hole for around your nose, the smaller parts. But I'm telling you, this works because um, I went over like right there, right here between my eyes, and I looked in the mirror. No joke, I had holes, little teeny tiny holes from where it sucked the impurities out of my skin. It works, and you just go kind of work it around. And the water, I mean, it goes in your skin and it also sucks the impurities out. And you'll see how it shows you there's the dirty water, there's the clean water, the dirty water. And it comes with a little brush where you can open it. Shh, go lay down, go get your toy. Come on, go play. Quiet. Um, it has a little brush where you can put some soap and water. Stop. Go lay down. um, what else? Go lay down. Um, then the hydrochloric acid. Okay, so that plumps your skin up. So if you have like any wrinkles or areas that you just want to plump up, you can um it's in the water. So as it's flushing out the impurities, it's also adding a little bit of that fresh water hydrochloric acid that will plump your skin up a little bit. Okay. And so that helps with like fine lines and wrinkles. I love it. I love it. Okay, so your hands get more dry, and so always oil up, right? Um, now I got this. These go for $100 or more, and this has the red light therapy or all the colors, and it's a mini med bed. Like the Palladians, how they were or are healing by taking people's light bodies and having the quantum deep trauma releasing blockages for releasing heaviness and lightening up souls and healing torn souls. And those people are now teachers and speaking on it and helping to get their light body to the ship and heal them too. But anyways, so this is just like a little version until we get our intense med beds on a quantum level. Um, there's like a there's like other, I think it was like, I can't remember, but I got this for like $20 on an app, and it was in China. So I um I try to buy on Amazon because I know it's around by the White House. The good guys have it now. So yeah, you can make it up to an hour, 30 minutes to an hour. Um, you can set it to all the colors. I like to do all the colors. So it just kind of like blinks for about 30 minutes to an hour. It depends on how much time I got for that day. Um, what else? Or you can get this. This is the same thing, red light therapy. And you hear it like when it touches your skin, it vibrates a little bit, bringing the blood up to the surface, which what heals. Every 3 months, a new you, our skin. Like if you give yourself a test, eat nothing but organic fruits and vegetables for 3 months and see if your skin looks younger, see if your hair um, improves, if you have dandruff, if you have dry skin, whatever, every color of the rainbow is what we need to eat because we're humans, right? We're rainbows, we're colors, just like our chakras. So it will heal that. This was good. You know what? These are really good for headaches too. My ex-husband and I used to just like after work go, because it goes deep. Yeah. And this also has, okay, so the purple, okay, so the red's fine lines. It's also slower. It's a root chakra, right? And then we have, and that heals it, like discoloration. This purple one, they also have it in water bottles to kill bacteria if you have acne, right? Or if you want to, like, if you're a nurse, you just want to, like, sanitize your hands before each patient or after you take off your gloves or open a door. That's how viruses get transferred. We needed to wear gloves, not masks, with COVID, because COVID was a virus, right? Viruses aren't airborne, they're transferred by saliva, liquids. Someone sneezes on a doorknob and you touch the doorknob. Okay, and this also has like the plain one, and you can hear like it has like a little sound, right? We have frequencies for tightening skin, and it also has that humming, that vibration that feels good. Great for headaches, smoothing your skin. Salt baths too. If you take a salt bath, that'll kill. Nothing lives in salt. And I also notice it eats through calluses. So get those off your feet or when you do a pedicure. So sorry. Could you calm down? Calm down. Calm down. This is my puggy. Georgie Bear. This is my Georgie Bear. Go outside. Go outside. Come on. Fetch. Okay. Now what we have. Now this is cool. It's more time consuming. If you have more time, you can, if you want to like chill out while watching a movie or TV, get yourself a little mirror. One side that's normal, one side that's magnetic, or magnetized. Then this is kind of like a little painful. It's a little zap, but it's just like it's not like having a baby. I'll tell you that. So you can take it, ladies. And then you can take it, right? You hit your finger with the hammer before. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like a little um mm, 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 feels kind of like a little rubber band. Feels like a little rubber band snap. Yeah. Just a little one. So it's not that bad. It's just a little more than pressure, but not painful. It's just like, oh, make sure aware that it's there. Hey, that rhymes. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Okay, so you can set it. Now this is called a NIRA, NIRA. So precision laser. There you go. There's a little snap. Anti-aging and skin renewing technology. So say like you want to lift your cheekbones. So hear it. Okay, so you go. It's a little sting, but you can put you can if you're a wuss, you You can put it here. Or mama bear level all the way. All of it. Right. All of it. Ride or die, y'all. So yeah, it's a bit of a sting, but it's no biggie really. Okay. Then but it's such a little surface area, so it takes time. I hardly use this. Like I should, and they all are rechargeable, right? You just plug them in, and of course they've got the creams and crap you can also get, unless you have your favorite. Um, so far I like Zoe Skin for the pricey stuff, and for the affordable stuff, I switch it around. Um, I like Rock, ROC, and that's from I guess it's kind of a high end of the cheap ass grocery store, but it works. You know, like if you want to get freckles, evened out skin tone, um, whatever. I notice I notice a difference. Okay, and then I also, right, for ladies, for toning up your skin, right, and your bum and your thighs. If you want to get rid of cellulite, you can use this, or you can get like a scrub. So, or even your hands, you could just break it up because it's really breaking up that fat tissue that is just sitting there stagnant. And that's also an antioxidant. Take your activated charcoal and detox. That'll also break up all that stagnant fat or whatever. Okay. Teas. If you ever have dieter's tea, I highly suggest, especially the Asian one, activated charcoal, because it'll be like dynamite. Okay. So, anyways, there's some self care. Oh, one more, microscopes, and I've seen these also in those like Walgreens or Longs, and so I don't know. I see it like where they move it, like they move the skin and it stays, and it's supposed to go. This also has a level to all the way. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it, but it goes beep just like the other one, and then like you move it. Okay, this one, oh, there it goes beep. I'll mess with this later. It's kind of sensitive, and I've got to read the instructions on that. Favorite, favorite. Now, drum roll. My my mama bear's favorite. Now these were $50, okay, when she discovered them, and it's called a derma wand. Now they're like 150, but they come with you can get them with like their skin stuff. You can use your own. My mother and I discovered that they're best with no creams on your face. And if it's kind of like sticky after washing your face, because water's sticky, um, use something very light, because it's better when it has more contact on your skin instead of having a buffer like lotion. My mom and I just noticed that. That's like our little experiment, but let me get it. I'll be right back. Okay. So mom's had one since like the 80s or 90s, and her skin looked like mine at 72. Okay. This woman took really good care of herself. She was a barber. Okay. So she knew. Um, this is like a little laser. little laser. And this is great for headaches too, man. Seriously. And it stimulates your blood flow. Um, we're energy, we're electric. It's just the boost. Get it kick started. So where's the freaking plug? Okay, 1 second. I gotta like plug it in. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. I hope this reaches. Okay, it barely reaches. But I'm telling you, okay, see? Electricity, right? We have that electrical spark. And when you put this on you have a headache, I'm telling you, oh, it's so good. And our nervous system goes through our whole body. I literally just felt this relax my legs and my feet. It was going down to my feet. So it's kind of like, when you have like, what's that Chinese therapy where they put the pins in you, but it's not really put pins in you. It's you know, it's healing. It's just to go on like they understand your biology and physiology, and they put it where um, a nerve that might be needing to relax or a muscle, and then it will affect all of it, right? And it's like miles long in our body, so it's great. And it's oh my gosh, it feels so good. I'm telling you, you'll feel it through your whole body, and it's healing because it's like I don't know, it's like a sparkler. I just love it. Really relaxes you. It does. It'll increase your blood flow. It will stimulate your whole body. It's all connected. I wonder if I rub this on my feet, if it would like travel up. And you know what? It helps wake up your brain before you take those exams, SATs, kids. You know, a night of homework, and you got that fuzzy feeling in your brain after a long exam, and you're just like, ah, too much blood on my brain. Relax the brain. I don't want to stop. Never stop. Oh my gosh. Okay, I better stop. I'm liking it too much. No, get away. I have to watch him because this is like I had to buy in 1 year. This is my third one because I'll just like watch a show or something in bed, and then I'll just kind of like and leave it by the bed. I wake up the next morning. It's like in the living room, all chewed up, little shit. It's go get your toys. Go get your toys. You have a basket full of toys and a basket full of chewy. Go get your toys. Go get it. What you want. Okay, so self care and just taking care of me days. You just need to have a break from hustle and bustle, or if you're going through something hard, it's good to take care of me, right? Or even if you're going through a loss and grief and you're bawling your eyes out all night, especially the puppy eyes, I know. Get They have like a jade. Um it it goes on your eyes. Keep it in the freezer, and then when you put it on your eyes, um it'll bring down the puffiness from crying all night. And I know I had that after I lost my son. I looked like I was like punched in the eyes for the longest time from it didn't go down from having. a hard night crying about my son. And um, I learned that it's better when I take care of me, when I have those hard nights, the hard days, whatever. You got to take a break. Okay. Um, Breathe. Remember, stress, take a time out and take 5 deep breaths. through In through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay. In through your nose, down deep where your guts are, like below your belly button, where your sacral chakra is. Take a breath all the way down to your belly. Well, actually, this is your belly. Your yellow, right? We will. This is your solar plexus, and then our sacral chakra is right under our belly button. So if we take a deep breath and hold it, and release everything that doesn't serve you. Release it. Release it off. And this is self healing, and also get you out of the karmic cycle. The more you do that inner work, that self work, and it's feels good to do that. Lighten up, get that oxygen to our head, right? Get that stimulation, and it's just we need it. Also, breaking addiction will get you out of the karmic cycle and give you those rewards, those divine words of spiritual awakening. Um, yeah, listening to your clairs, debt, paying off karmic debt, helping others pays off karmic debt, volunteering pays off karmic debt, um, just PMA, positive mental attitude, keeping the hope, keeping um, the quantum shift. Take that quantum shift. Don't be promiscuous. That will put you in another karmic cycle again. And I don't know how long they are. It's divine timing because it's all divinely orchestrated. And then your partner who is more awakened spiritually will be um, with divine, like there's no separation, right? And like waiting for one partner to wake up on a twin flame journey, the one who is more spiritually awake will be the the judge with divine. And you know, who knows? Sometimes the really, really bad, Satan will just like drop them off right in front of God in court and say, "Here, there you go, there you go." They believe me. I told them straight out, I'm a liar. I kill, steal, and destroy, but they still like me. No matter how much I told them, it's like the lawnmower says, do not put your fingers in the lawnmower while it's running. Okay. So when a lawnmower is running and you stick your fingers in it, oh shit, that really hurts. That cut my fingers off. Well, it told you. So we have to take responsibility. You can't blame nobody else. You did it to yourself. You played yourself. I do it to myself. I played myself. And that's what the big boys and big girls do. The captains that run the ships, the big fleets, the big jobs on a larger scale that are supervisors, that are managers, they take the responsibility. It's not a preschool mentality anymore. It's universal. It's university. So expanding ourselves gets rid of blaming others. And okay, so it's out of our control. When my son passed away, it's out of our control. And God forbid, I do not blame the driver who hit him because he was just a baby and it was an accident. An accident is an accident. No matter how bad it hurt, Yeah. But at the same time, let's be real. Like my mom says, get real and fair. And my son had a soul contract. I found out, being having spiritual gifts helps me to understand more. And if you don't have spiritual gifts, you do. Everyone has them. You just got to practice it like an instrument. Yet, and always from God, um, not the dipshit karmic Satan. He is an archangel, you guys. Come on. You know, God made everything, even his consciousness. He's a messenger. So, however you look at it, when you meditate, you will get your answers. And I'm hearing higher pitches in my ears. Thank you, holy angels. Where's Stephen? His signals. Oh, okay. So I have the latest one from Stephen. Add to my journal. Not only the flickering lights, where I go and I say Stephen, and they'll stop, and then follow me. Um, I was, what was I think I told you guys that the TV turned on in the living room, and the remote was like right by it, and I don't have cats to step on it yet. My dogs, I on purposely put it up because he chewed it for a second time when my son's friend left it on the table, and I said, "Don't." He likes to chew things. But anyways, how kids are until they experience it. Nobody really listens to until they experience it, or they have cognitive. They're stuck in their old patterns. They haven't um, they're on autopilot. You know, same thing. Da 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 da. Because this is what I'm comfortable with. This is what I'm familiar with. No, you're not. It's not your highest and best good. It's not the divine plan, and we're held to a higher standard, being the collective, right, guys? So, and we had to do our battles, right? We're ancient souls who's taking a licking, right? And keep on ticking. All right. It's been about an hour. What else? What else? So I just wanted to do a quick share on doing things for me care, when we were going through a loss or a hard time or whatever, or a gain of a pain in the ass that we're trying to close out a karmic cycle. Meditate and pray and ask, help me do this faster. um, Archangel Michael's been with a lot of us. My son's That's his best friend. He works with him. So yeah, he's a badass too. Both of them. There's my son. You watch this channel, proud mama bear. And I have two others that are proud of too. I just That's my memories. Even though I'm clairvoyant, he's with me all the time. So let's do some saging, right? We'll clean our house. We're going to clean out the cobwebs. We're going to sweep up the leaves. And there's ways. Oh, shit. Hello. I'm awake now. I haven't had my coffee yet, but I don't need it now. Whatever works, right? So, yeah, sage. Um, just do some TLC, tender love and care. All right. Take it easy on yourself. You want to balance and write it out. Don't stress out. Write it out. You know, you got some help, another brain. So keep opening your heart. Ground yourself. Ground, ground, ground. Copper is so awesome for grounding. Kills arthritis, right? You've seen those bracelets? Conductor of your I wore these bracelets when I was pregnant, and my kids are freaking oxes. Okay. So healthy, healthy oxes. So copper. Copper is really good for our electrical system. I wonder if I would put on my copper bracelets and use the Derma wand. Would I be glowing or what? I don't know. We'll see. But God bless you guys. I just wanted to share these little bits about don't be so hard on yourself when it's hard. and sometimes it's just out of your control. There's nobody to blame. Things just get out of our control. But you know who is in control? Most High. So remember, most all things are possible through Christ that's within me. And we don't even have to think about it. So wake up, realize we get self love. We love ourselves whether we know it or not. Because our heart's beating and the God spark is firing our neurons. Love you guys. Peace out.